It's the friendly neighborhood terrorist. So the last time I was caught with alcohol, I had a 26 whiskey sitting in my drawer. I keep it in my drawer because, I don't let my parents do my laundry. I don't want them touching all up on my drawers. Somehow, though, my mom walks in and she sees the edge of the bottle sticking out the side of the drawer, and she's like,
"Why is there a bottle of alcohol sitting in your drawer, FNT?"
I was like, "There's no bottle sitting in my drawer, Mom. You're crazy." And then she was like,
"I can see you have a bottle of rum right there."
and I was like, "Psh, that ain't no bottle of rum, Mom." And it was true, 'cause it was a bottle of whiskey. So this one time, right, I'm sitting in my room, having a little smoke, chilling out, when my dad walks in, and he's all like, "It smells like pot in here." So then I was all like, I don't know. And he was all like, "What? Are you smoking pot in here? There's so much smoke I can hardly see." So I was all like, "Dad, maybe it came in through the window." And then my dad was like, "Yeah, sure." And he turned his head and he walked right out of the room. And then I looked over and I realized my window ain't even open. One time, friendly neighborhood terrorist come home completely shit-faced. And friendly neighborhood terrorist mom was like,
"Are you drunk?"
and friendly neighborhood terrorist was like, "No, I'm just really tired." And friendly neighborhood terrorist mom was like,
"All right. We'll feed the cat before you go to bed."
and friendly neighborhood terrorists go to try to feed cat. And as friendly neighborhood terrorists bend down to try to put food in cat bowl, friendly neighborhood terrorists fall directly on friendly neighbor terrorist's face. Friendly neighbor terrorist turned to mom on the ground and yelled, "You shouldn't make me feed the cat when I'm so goddamn tired." Okay, right, so this one time I'm walking back from the kitchen with a load of snacks and I see my dad on the other side of the hall. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't let my dad see me sneaking snacks high as a kite in the middle of the night. So I did what every friendly neighborhood terrorist would do. I pressed myself flat against the wall and I tried to be invisible. Anyway, my dad comes down and he walks until he's dead even with me. And then he turns his head and he looks at me and he says, "The hell are you doing?" And I look straight at him and I say, "Shh, I'm invisible." And he just shook his head and walked off. So there I am, sitting in my room, smoking out of my homemade zebra pen bong when my mom walks in, and it kind of goes like this.
"What is that smell? It smells like weed."
Mother, no it doesn't.
"Your eyes are red."
Mother, no they're not.
"Quit lying."
Mother, I am not lying. You just do not understand double negatives. Okay, so get this right. One night I'm tripping on like 6 grams of shrooms and my room looks like a fucking rave dance club. There are strobe lights shining off the walls, lasers pointing all over, a waterfall in the corner with a unicorn flying out of it, techno music bumping, and a fog machine rolling under my desk. And all of a sudden, my dad walks in and he looks at me and he's like, "Would you turn down the fucking bass on that CD player?" And then he stares at me for like 20 seconds before he shakes his head and walks out of the room without saying anything else. And then I'm like, fuck yeah, I need to go exploring right now. So I grab a water bottle, open the window, and jump out. Next thing you know, I'm crawling under a pine tree, rolling pine cones around, collecting lightning bugs in my fucking plastic water bottle. When all of a sudden my dad walks up behind me again, and he says, "What the fuck are you doing, and what are you on?" And I go, Dad, I'm trying to collect 10,000 lightning bugs so I can get 1,000 hugs. And I'm on planet Earth. And then he just stared at me again. So I was like, Dad, if you help me, I'll let you share. You can have 500 of the hugs. One time when I was 16, I was chilling with my homie Dre on the back porch of my house. We just finished smoking a fat blunt when my mom's walked outside. She notices the smell and goes, "What's that?" And I tell her, "That's just a cigarette, Mom." And she says that it doesn't smell like any cigarette she's ever smelled before. And I'm like, "Mom, it's a clove cigarette." And she looks at me funny, but she turns to walk away until Dre turns to her and goes, "It's cigar weed, bitch."